a student of the Barbados Community College, and I am currently studying for my Bachelors in Fine Arts. I have been studying at this institution for 2.5 years. Um, it was a good experience. It was eye opening. I learned a lot of new things that I can safely say that I will take with me for a very long time, and hopefully one day be able to pass on this information that I have obtained to other people. My favorite medium to work with is clay. I discovered clay this year, and I I grew to love it because it's easy to manipulate, and I it's also reusable. So even if I wanted to reuse an old piece, I can do that and make it into a completely new a new piece. So and it's relaxing for me. Working with clay is very relaxing, and I'm zoned out when I'm working with the medium. The things that inspire me, I would say mostly nature and situations that are happening around me at the time. So if I would have, I would see things like reoccurring, it would be something that I would want to express in my art. So yeah, I would say that the situations happening around me is what inspire my work. My favorite artist is a recent one. His name is Chuck. His Instagram hook is Chuck Art, and I love his sculptures. He mostly focuses on women. On a whole, he tries to understand the female mind and how women go about and how we are seen on a whole, and he really inspires me. He works with clay as well, and he's also a painter, but he mostly works with clay. And in a way, he inspires me to look at people, like change my perspective on how I see people on a whole, like how I can use everyday situations and the experiences people go through into my work. So yeah. In associate's degree, my first year was eye opening, because I had just came out of secondary school, and what I came here and did afterwards was almost like completely different than how things were in secondary school. So it was a different experience. I learned to manage time. I worked with new mediums. I enjoyed being creative. And I honestly think maybe we should have had a little bit more time, but in the 2 years, I honestly enjoyed it. I am a first year student in Bachelors, and from associate's degree into Bachelors is also another transition that I had to undergo. It is completely different. I feel like now I am more exposed to artists around me. I think I'm more like aware of how things actually work in the art world, and I'm beginning to understand what art is, and how it doesn't have to be traditional things that we think. Like, the concept behind it can influence how people see your work. So yeah, I think is a different experience. I am enjoying it so far, and I am excited to overtake the next 2 years. I would say that my biggest supporter is my mom. She encourages me to press on, even if like an assignment is I'm not doing it the way I would like to, and I am having problems trying to finish it and stuff. She'll try and encourage me. She doesn't know a lot about art, but she still tries to encourage me, and she'll be like, "You got this. You can do this." And also my family. If I have an assignment to do and I need a subject, they're always willing to help me out. I think anyone who is thinking about pursuing fine arts, I think you definitely need the emotional support, of course financial, but you definitely need the emotional support from the people around you. What advice would I give to young and upcoming artists? I would say to have an open mind. In art, you're going to learn to expand how you think. Is going to be an experience, it's going to be a challenge. I would say be patient with yourself. Everything doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes the imperfections is what make the art better. I would say learn to manage your time. Time management is key. It is key. If not, you're just going to end up stressing up yourself. And always, look for inspiration. Always be, always enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself while you're doing your work. It doesn't always have to be serious. Like, enjoy yourself, have fun. Do what you want. Is an experience. It can be a challenge, but in the end, it is honestly worth it. So I would say to just be yourself, and everything will turn out. Everything will turn out okay. So I have not yet exhibited in any major exhibitions, but I have recently entered the Carmichael Prize exhibition competition, and I am excited to have the experience. I entered 2 pieces, 2 abstract paintings, and they talk about the history of Barbados and hawking, as we see almost every day when we go to town. I am excited to see how other artists took the topic and how they view it. So the experience will be an unforgettable one, as it's my first time exhibiting. It's my first time showcasing my artwork in a gallery, and it will be showcased in the Gallery of Caribbean Arts. I would say that for young artists with the hopes of coming here to study visual arts, I would say maybe you can talk to someone who has been through the experience before, and just to get a little insight on how they went through the things that they did, how was their experience. I would say that you should look up. Well, you should get accustomed to researching artists. In secondary school, it's not really based on researching a lot, but when you get here, you will get the feeling of having to research more, and you would get the full experience. Like, it would be a different experience. So I would just say to be open minded and to be excited, to work with new mediums and stuff.